What's up? What's up? Skakel in the house. Welcome aboard the Earl world. I never really had any George Floyd jokes. You know, I'm not sure why. I just didn't. You know, what up? Hello, everyone. Hey, bro, how are you? I'm good. You love older guys. Well, fuck yeah. That's me then. So, it was your mama. I'm not going to do a request for you to subscribe. Um, you either want to subscribe or you don't. Doom is not here as far as I know. Doom, speak your piece. I don't do shout outs, and you're not the first one to come in here with that name. And be creative, man. Fuck you, trolls are unfunny. It was your mom. She's a big black figure. You guys are already a strange bunch. I mean, we're 4 minutes. No, you really didn't, Nick. I'm too good. I'm too quick for you. So, that's cool, Wyatt. That's cool. Hey, guys, I see a lot of new people in this stream, so please hit the like and subscribe button. What's this, Rooster Nation? This is a stream about everything and nothing at the same time. I don't watch WWE. I watch AEW. So I can't answer your question, frankly, about WWE. See ya, Rooster. Thanks for checking in. Of course, if you guys Instagram Doom, tell him to come in, then we can talk about the Dabbleverse. I'm a hockey guy. So it's not that I dislike soccer. I mean, I watch the World Cup, when it's on. And I do appreciate the finer intricacies of soccer, but no, I'm a Kings fan. LA King fan. I have a deep voice. I don't have a deep throat. Oh shit. Peter, the Chicken Man, Brennan is in the house. I get that a lot, Mark Ruffalo. I get John Cena for some reason. I don't know if David Cross is a paid regular. Something tells me I have seen his name on the wall. And once again, we are 6 minutes into the stream, and the same gay lines from different people. You guys, trolls, I let you guys do your thing in here, but you got to be creative. It's the same shit. Do you guys all read from the same book? Those of you who can read. I watch AEW. I'm AEW for life. So thank you very much for tuning in. I was streaming earlier. I stream whenever I want. I don't have a set time like most people stream at 5 p.m. every day. I might stream at 2 p.m. one day. I might stream at 8 a.m. the next day. I might not stream at all for 3 days. So I have plenty of mods. Don't worry about it. You guys are such losers in this stream. Everything's gay or oral sex. Well, I'm only gay because I ran out of pussy. Yeah. See what I did there? No, if you tell a joke, it's an instant ban. This is not the Comedy Store potluck. Would you do the Riyadh Festival for 300 grand? Oh man, I mean, like Ted DiBiase said, everybody's got a price. No, I don't think I would. I mean, one, they're not going to offer me 300 grand. So I actually do watch deathmatch wrestling. I am a frequent guest at XPW Wrestling. So I've been involved in some matches. Yeah, I didn't watch that on CBS. Um, no, I would not do the Chuckle Hut for $50. Um, so, I mean, yeah, that Riyadh comedy. I mean, Bill Cosby, guy's a fucking rapist, man. So no, I probably wouldn't do it. So I'm trying to get myself into the wrestling business. So no, I bet you do. I bet you do. Interesting, interesting. We have a definitely not thrice. Definitely not. Um, yeah, Bill Burr. I mean, I'm sure he weighed the pros and cons of it. I mean, I think it's gross that someone would go to that country to do stand-up comedy, and it's just the way it is. I suppose money's money. People do strange things for money. And I mean, just how they treat women over there, I believe that country was responsible in some capacity for 9/11, and you're going to go over there and take their dirty money. It's a fucking joke. So, I mean, Bill Burr can't need the money. So I don't know why he would go over there. But you know what? You'd have to ask him about it. BMW, for sure. I don't know. I don't know. Um, so it's disappointing to see some of my friends go over there and do it, but that's on them. What's up here? We're just a stream talking about life, comedy, wrestling, hockey. We can talk about the Dabbleverse. Oh, 100%. 100%. Money makes even people who make money do weird things. Um, I mean, if I needed to get inside that house for a specific reason, I probably would. Um, I don't watch that show, so it's going to be tough to talk about the show Insomniac. Oh, you mean with David Tell? Yeah, I did watch that. So, great show. I love Attell. I've had to, I've had the pleasure of sharing a stage with David Tell when he and I did bumping mics at the Comedy Store. Um, Dustin, I give everyone 3 chances to be funny in here. I think it's very safe to say you're 0 for 1. Wyatt, I did not, to be honest with you. So, I don't know what that means, Ron C. I mean, Attell's the best. He just gets it. There's no drama with Dave. He is who he is. I wish all people were, I mean, you're definitely 0 for 1. What up, white man? What up is I'm trying to entertain a bunch of internet trolls, and it's hard some nights. But I'll still try it. I have seen David Tell eat food. I had dinner with him one night at the Rainbow. I get Jesus, that's quite a screen name. I get that a lot. I don't mind the trolls. They're pretty harmless. I mean, listen, I don't care if it's a female, a male, a trans president. If they do a good job, I'm all for it. KB does say Prime Mattel is the funniest comic of all time. I mean, he's definitely up there. Um, yes, it was me, David Tell, my girlfriend at the time, and Jeff Ross. And just watching David Tell watch Jeff Ross eat, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. Yo, 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 it's the Skakel man. Hell yeah. Um, Hey-o. All right, you're 1 for 1. Boy, there's some interesting people in the stream tonight. All right, it wasn't funny the first time. It's definitely not funny the second time. No, I've got very cool neighbors, to be honest with you. Um, do you do any elder abuse jokes? I don't, to be honest with you. It's not very funny to me. Why are you reading like that? Because how else am I supposed to read? I mean, don't worry about how I'm reading. Salmon, you do it one more time, you're gone. Well, you're not going to be able to tell that joke. What up, ACDC? In the house. ACDC is a mod that doesn't fuck around. So, I don't even know what that means, Alpha Kenny. But I'm going to assume it's an insult. I got a chunk for you, Daryl. Yeah, don't worry about how I read. Have you ever seen German suplex someone through a table? Have I? No, I don't wrestle. I like wrestling, but I don't do it. Yes. Well, you don't have to watch my stand-up. I hope you do, but, my stand-up's not for everyone, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for explaining that to me. What is my talent is dealing with people like you on the internet. That's a fact, Jack. Well, sorry, Alpha Kenny. I told you, ACDC, he don't play. He doesn't want to be a moderator, so he's got a short leash for you people. But I appreciate you guys coming into the stream and just chilling. I try and live a happy life, but you guys make it hard. That's my dog Lois. She's got a trachea issue. Wrestling sucks. That's why I like AEW. At least it's new. What up? What up? I do have big traps, to be honest with you. You're 1 for 2, Dustin. One more, and you got to be put in timeout for a 24-hour period. This is not a stand-up comedy channel. It's a channel by a stand-up comic. But, I like to think of this as we're at a bar right now, and we're just chilling, No drama. You guys can ask me questions about comedy and wrestling and voiceover acting. I don't feel like Superman right now, but what up, what up? And yeah, we be chilling, JJ. And I see a lot of new people in here, which warms my heart. And new people, I just asked you to hit the subscribe button. And I know, John, I hate to disappoint you. I don't know who Zach Gowen is, to be honest with you. I concentrate primarily on the Los Angeles Kings, so I don't know a lot about other. Morrissey is a dick, from what I understand, But I've seen him twice, but that's only because Billy Idol was opening, so I had a good time. I'm just chill. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm straight edge. 80s wrestling was the best. Thank you, Eddie Siciliano. Make jokes about Israel. Only when you pay me, baby magic. You were there for Morrissey. No, I really wasn't. I like Billy Idol, and Billy Idol was opening. So, you know, that's the truth. I've seen Morrissey twice, both times at the Hollywood Bowl, both times with Billy Idol opening. And it was funny to see Billy Idol work a Morrissey crowd. I love George Carlin. Got to see him right before he died at the Hermosa Magic Club. Um, I would not give up my holes for the country. Um, so Chris Farley is related. Boy, you people quite interesting tonight. Oh, okay. Billy Idol is a legend. He fucking kills, as is his guitar player, the great Steve Stevens. What you do in Benchwarmers. I was the guy who threw up in the porta potty about 20 minutes into the film. One of the great scenes in cinema history. Yeah, I mean, we do have some good. Well, you have to pay for that, biggest dickus, you know. Because then if I say that for free, then say, hey, say this and say that and say this and say that. It's like, you know, come on, man. Uh, I'm Batman. Shut the fuck up. You were in Benchwarmers. Yes, I was. I was in the scene where I threw up. You know what? I'll show you my scene in Benchwarmers. Chuck and Billy. No, it was not Chuck and Billy Idol. So let me see here. Let me get my scene in Benchwarmers up here. Let's see. It's a very quick scene, don't get me wrong. All right, here we are. I think I can do this. So here's my scene in Benchwarmers. Now let me set it up. You a comedian? Yes, I am a comedian. Dude, I love Benchwarmers. Well, here's my scene in the movie Benchwarmers. Let me set the scene. These guys ask Napoleon Dynamite how he's doing. And he says, I just destroyed that porta potty over there. And that's when I come in. Let me turn the volume up. I don't fuck around here.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How you feeling? I just destroyed that porta potty, but I'm feeling better. Who did this? No! Sorry.
All right, one more time.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How you feeling? I just destroyed that porta potty, but I'm feeling better. Who did this? No! Sorry.
One of the great scenes in movie history, right there. That is me barfing. And so I think that's worth a few super chats myself, but that's up to you guys. I mean, I'm a huge celebrity. But welcome to the stream. No, we're not, enough of the gay questions, bro. I mean, no, they showed me your mom right before the stream, Dominic, and I was disgusted. No, we don't do that stuff in here, Moss. You're gonna have to go to EA Sports. It's in the game, and I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm not a huge celebrity. I've got 34 people in there. Come on, man. How much you make for a puke shot? About $1,800. 2006. So, you know, it was a fun. We don't do that kind of humor in here. Dr. Nova, what up? I'm the only straight guy in my building, but Nick Swartzen wrote that part specifically for me because he liked how hard I worked as a stand-up. Yeah, if you want to talk to gay stuff, go to Ray DeVito stream. Oh, interesting, Blue Velvet. Interesting. All right, you sent happy poop. I don't know what. That give me any money? No, it doesn't. I wish I was rich. I would load you up so fat, but I'm broke. It's all good, Megan. It's all good. I don't really do this stream for money, obviously, but every now and then it's nice to get thank you via the financial avenue of super chats and super thanks and gifted memberships and all that stuff. But I tell you what is free is hitting the like and subscribe button. Literally, that costs you guys nothing. And, I get asked a lot. I would love, thank you, M.A. White. I appreciate that very much. And if you guys, I don't know, I mean, Ace has got to be pretty unhealthy at this point. But hopefully, I mean, that'll be a sad day in rock and roll when Ace Frehley kicks the bucket. He's a pretty iconic guitar player, but I don't know what his health scare is. They're not really saying, which is usually never good. Thank you, Megan, very much. Don't forget to subscribe too. That helps more than the subscriptions really help crack you into the algorithm. So, I mean, I can already tell with the uptick in subscriptions that more people are coming to the stream now. Of course, a lot of those people are trolls, which kind of sucks because, trolls don't really add anything to the stream. You're gay, you're ugly, but, I don't think Ace, I mean, you got to figure this guy has been doing drugs for 50 years. At some point that's going to catch up with you. What up, Kyle W? I don't really have any jokes about Israel at the moment. I'm not a famous actor or anything, but most people, oh, thank you, Megan, I appreciate that. Most people know me from the television show Roast Battle. I was on season 1. Or the television show on Showtime, I'm Dying Up Here. Where I was the recurring character Al Sims. And probably what I'm proudest of, and I'll show you guys, I am the father on Tyler, the Creator's The Jellies. I'm the guy with the mustache right there. That guy right there is Phil Lamar, my son. Kylo Kish, the rapper, and the lovely and very talented AJ Johnson, who played my wife. That's my 85-inch TV. I'm not fucking around. So, thank you very much. Think Theo bonded his special taping or just internet gossip? I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to watch it either. I'm not going to watch the finished product. I mean, I heard he bombed, but, it might be just a bit. Theo's like gone weird now, so he might be just trolling people. Yeah, I mean, Vince Neil, it's the same thing. He's had 3 strokes, but, I would guess that Vince Neil hasn't been in a gym in 20 years. You can't drink and do blow, and it's going to catch up to you at one point. I've never met George Clooney. Hi, what's this? This is a stream, baby, of a stand-up comic / actor / podcast host. And I've been on Death Squad podcast quite a bit. And shout out to the great Brian Redban. Redban always took care of me on Death Squad. And nothing but nice things to say about. I ever met Dan Schroeder. He's funny. I don't believe I've ever met Dan Schroeder. So, ever meet Willie Nelson? I would love to meet Willie Nelson. Yeah, I mean, Vince Neil's been fat and drunk for at least 30 to 40 years. Oh, okay. I just spoke with Judd Nelson last night on Sunset Boulevard. Great guy. And it was kind of cool. I mean, he is an 80s and 90s icon, you know. I mean, New Jack City and some of the TV shows he was in. Ever meet Clearwater Chad? No, and I hope I never do. Um, so, I mean, I just don't find that guy appealing at all. He just sits there and stares into the camera like Cindy Brady on that game show. So yeah, these '80s guys, you know, and the '70s guys too. They just, you know, I mean, Keith Richards is really the only one who's never really had a health scare that we know of. You know, so it's just weird to me that Keith Richards is still kicking. Um, I mean, Judd's awesome. You know, we have some great conversations about many things. Yes, Gino Bisconte does love me. What comedy to you, Woody Allen? Wait, what? What's comedy to you, Woody Allen? Sam Kinston. Yes, Sam Kinston. Learn how to spell before you insult. God damn, you guys are illiterate, some of you. Well, I don't know if Keith Richards is sober now. Keith is a machine. Like, he's just one of those guys that, you know, he's almost like Lemmy. You know, Lemmy was pickled toward the end of his life. His doctors literally told him, don't stop taking drugs because it's regulating your body at this point. Um, I mean, well, you know, honestly, he's been doing drugs for 60 years. It's not really surprising he died, to be honest with you. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just like, and you know, Robin Williams lived on 80s cocaine. And Dr. Nova going to see Stanhope tomorrow night. Well, have a good time, I suppose. You know, I'm not really a huge fan, but you know, he's cool. Well, that's a little personal there. I don't vote. Um, and you know, Robin Williams did that 80s cocaine, so yeah. I mean, honestly, definitely. You know, I think Ozzy at times had periods of fitness. You know, I know a few private trainers in Los Angeles who trained him, but because he was pretty ripped in the you know early '90s, you know. But you know, once again, you can't drink and do the drugs he did, and yeah, I'm not a hater on Stanhope. He doesn't do it for me, but you know, I'm sure I don't do it for him. So it's all good in the hood. Brian Wilson, yeah, I mean, Brian Wilson, you know, the guy was probably doing drugs for 60 years. So, and who knows what those guys were taking in the 60s, you know. You know, they were just handed shit, you know, snorted it, put it in their ass or whatever. Um, I mean, you know, Stevie Nicks was so addicted to cocaine, she blew out her nasal passage. So they had a full-time guy who blew cocaine up her ass just because she was that much of an addict. Yeah, don't do drugs if. Well, I mean, you know, you do live long. I mean, if you get the quality of drugs these guys are getting, I mean, can you imagine the quality of cocaine Stevie Nicks could get back in the day? Um, yeah, I mean, who knows what Brian Wilson was doing, and you know, it's just. You know, nowadays you got to be careful doing coke because you don't know what you're getting. You know, I mean, I have a friend of mine who's a dealer, and you know, he broke it down to me that from the time it's made in Colombia to say it gets to Los Angeles, it's probably been stepped on 5 to 6 times. You don't know with what, so it's like Russian roulette. You know, I don't really know what Avril Lavigne looks like. You know, so she looked good to me. I mean, she had like a torn Billy Idol shirt on and a night. I would have worn her jacket. Her jacket was dope. Um, yeah, I mean, Jimmy Page is, um, you know, still alive. Um, yeah, I would agree with that, Ace. That's a fact, Jack. Um, but even with crack, I mean, you just don't know what you're getting. Even with weed these days, like who knows what people are putting in it, dipping it, and things they shouldn't be dipping it into. I mean, it's scary time to be a drug addict these days. You know, I'm certainly glad I don't. Yeah, I mean, cocaine. My friend was telling me like, most cocaine goes from like Colombia to Florida. So it's stepped on in Colombia, then it goes to Florida, it's stepped on in Florida, then it travels, makes its way to Texas, it's stepped on in Texas, then usually hits Arizona, it's probably stepped on in Arizona, and then gets to LA, and it's probably even stepped on once in LA, and then you get it up your nose and say the Hollywood Hills, and I mean, who knows? It used to be baby powder. They were stepping on it in, but now it's like fentanyl and probably some other whack shit. So yeah, but you got to figure that Jones and Plant did at the minimum cocaine, probably some shrooms and LSD. I mean, weed was nothing to those guys, but it's just nowadays. Like I knew a couple of those comics who died a few years ago, and you know, turns out the one or two that survived that night did their own batch, and the others got the bad batch. Yeah, I mean, but you're not going to die from baby laxative or baby powder, ammonia. I mean, ammonia might fuck you up a little bit, but fentanyls, game over, Red Rover. So, I mean, listen, I drink energy drinks. There's probably some weird shit in there. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, heroin is probably back on the rise because people are scared of doing coke unless you really know who you're buying it from. So I'm just glad I never got into drugs. Nope to dope and ugh to drugs, baby. So, see what an informative stream this can be. We can talk about drugs, hockey, wrestling, politics, soccer, sexual kink, ex-girlfriends, the whole 9 yards. Well, coke in the 80s, from what I understand, was like pure. Like you knew what you were putting up your nose was pure cocaine. Nowadays you might be getting something that's synthetic or, um, you know, I mean, a lot of my friends are trying to get me to do drugs because they're like, you're so funny naturally. Just if you were a little more loose, you'd be killing it. But I love it. Who are the Rangers playing on opening night? Um, yes, yes. My father, the great James Curtis Skakel, was king of the whale hunters. And so was I for a while in the open mic community, if you know what I'm saying. Hey, Penguins are in an interesting transition period. They still have Malkin, Letang, and Crosby. Like, personally, I would trade those guys and rebuild, but you're probably not going to be able to do that in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I mean, that's true, William. And we definitely enjoyed the trannies. Well, I'd keep that under wraps if I were you, but hey, what up, Rudy Baga? I don't know. I did not watch the Ryder Cup. So, Les Habitants go. Les Habitants, Patrick Laine, Cole Caulfield, and they've got some great, great players, the Habs. Well, ask your mom how my breath is. She seemed to enjoy it. Hello, see, I can fuck with you guys too. You fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you back, and it'll be about 1 second later. Now you're probably gonna take 2 minutes for the reply. That's a fact, Jack. See, you got it. XXBADDOGX. We'd play with each other. It's fine. Let's talk. I don't know who that is. I don't know. So I cannot talk about them. Yeah, I'm not down with Kumia's racist stuff, though. That's the thing. Yes, Ken Dryden died. Eddie Jockman died, great New York Rangers goalie. Um, I mean, Ken Dryden, one of the great accomplishments in sports, 6 Stanley Cups in 8 years. That is the Earl sign right there. Hey, Paul, what up? Yo, 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 yo. 40 smash. I don't know what that means. Is that code for something? Earl hates. Okay, thank you very much. Earlverse in the house. What up, man? Dan Marino is a cokehead. Now, how do you know that? Yeah, I'm not going to do drugs just to make my friends get a cheap laugh in the back of the room. Gene Simmons, yeah. I mean, I think Gene Simmons may have some wine from time to time, but he's not doing any of the yayo, if you know what I'm saying. Yes, I think the NHL season's going to be great. Preseason's been good so far. I think the Kings play tomorrow night, so that'll be interesting. The Kings front nine are pretty set, so a lot. There's like 6 guys battling for the fourth line, and Corey Perry's hurt, so there's the Kings' fourth line is going to come down between Samuel Hellenius, Turcotte, Jeff Malott, Liam Greentree, but he's an underager, so he'll probably go back to juniors, but he'll get to play 9 games. And who else? Andre Lee. So, although the preseason game tomorrow probably is not going to mean a lot to people, it's going to mean a lot to those players. Because some of those guys, the Kings can't send down anymore. So they can't send down Hellenius or Lee, or Turcotte. So they're going to lose one of them if Malott makes it. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it is weird stuff like that, round eyes. I gotta disagree with you there. Ron Jeremy might have got more pussy than me, but I would not want his life in any capacity. I did hear that rumor, but we're not allowed to talk about the Dabbleverse unless Doom or Beloved Chatter are here. Can't stay going to sleep, but just wanted to wish you a good stream and a lovely night, Earl. Well, thank you, Chrissy, very much. I hope you've hit the subscription button, and we will see you next time we stream. So, as you know, I stream very sporadically. So, Ron Jeremy is a rapist, so I don't really care to compare my life. Well, I can't say that, Dominic. See, what I have to do is if Doom or Beloved Shatter is here, we get to talk about the Dabbleverse for free. And if Doom or Beloved Chatter are not here, all super chat or all Dabbleverse questions are $5 and up. So it's just the way, it's the only way I grift money from you people. You can subscribe to me or not subscribe to me, Rob Mack. If you don't think I'm funny, don't subscribe to me. If you do, subscribe. Benchwarmers 2, the Bunt Cake Collision. That's a fact check. I would take that. All right, well then, take a hike. I don't care. Like, I love these people who come in here and, try and hold the subscribe over my head. Like, if you don't like what I do, don't subscribe. I'm not going to beg you for a subscription. I'll be at the Comedy Store this Saturday night. So take that and put it in your peace pipe and smoke it. I'm all right. Wyatt. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Well, I don't care if you think about it or not. I'm about to block you, so think about it while you're in 24 time hour, Rob Mack. I'm not fucking around. Well, listen, don't get me wrong. I want you to subscribe. But my life really isn't going to change if one person doesn't subscribe to my channel. You know, um, I'm getting a. That's pretty funny. All right. You know, comedy is dead. Well, I don't know if comedy is dead, but you know, it's dying. How cool is Rob Schneider? Rob Schneider is the fucking best. I've seen your act, very funny. Definitely a must see. Thank you, Ace, very much. I never founded John. I never founded. I did not find John Lovitz funny at all. Yes, comedy. You know, drummer Dave. You know, if you're in a shitty band, you can blame the bass player. He's out of tune, or the guitar player's out of tune, or the singer's out of tune, or the drummer has no rhythm. You're up there on a stage in the stand-up comedy world. You can't blame the curtain. The piazza's jerking it in your stream. 100%. That's a fact, Jack. Daddy man, what kind of car are you driving? A BMW X3. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, hey, Beaches, I don't like it when someone comes into my stream and it's like, I'll think about subscribing to you. Well, you know, let me make it easy. Let me give you more time to think. You know, it's like when I go to a concert and buy a T-shirt. You know, Billy Idol. I went to Billy Idol Thursday night. You know, I bought a couple T-shirts. Billy Idol's life did not change one bit because I bought those 3 T-shirts, or if I bought 0 T-shirts. He don't give a fuck. And in Rob Mack's case, I would love for him to be a new subscriber, but don't come into my stream acting like it's a big deal you give me a subscription. Like, you know, if you don't like what I do, then fuck off. So, well, I mean, are you spamming my stream with fitness shit? Opinion on Jewish comedians. Some are funny, some aren't. Yeah, I don't remember that, Lou Squares. I don't remember that. I'm trying to bring comedy back. No new rules for Sasha. Yes, I am Earl Skakel, Solly, for real. Thank you very much. Yeah. TB, what up, what up? We got some real freaks in here. That would be Dave Attell, would be that one Jew. Yeah, I mean, I like some of Lovitz's videos with Dice, but I just don't. But you know what I mean, William Zoom? Like, you know, I don't think if I. And I bought a Steve Stevens t-shirt as well. Steve Stevens lives a great life. I don't think he cares if I buy his shirt or not. I'm sure he wants me to, but he's going to be just fine if I don't. And that's how I kind of feel with subscribers. I would love for everyone in the stream right now to hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already. But if you don't, my life will be fine. As will yours. I mean, right now we are at 3,993 subscriptions. I mean, we are 7 away from the magic number of 4,000 subscribers. I don't know who Carl Stansel is. Steve Stevens is amazing. He is top shelf. Would you like to visit Russia? Not really, to be honest with you. Are you coming to Tempe Improv? I mean, I'm not big enough to play that room, but hopefully one day I will be. I don't remember that show, The Critic. I would not do any comedy festival with Bill Cosby in it. Sorry, man. I like Sandler. He's cool. Let's get to 4,000 subs before this stream is over, and we'll have a party. Chandler's been good to me. You know, we're not like best friends or anything, but I do know him. Yeah, someone get your burner account, but I want real accounts subscribing to me. I don't want like. We're going to for the rest of the stream. Fuck yeah. There we go. Hold on. What movies am I in? Benchwarmers is the only movie I'm in. No, I don't do the bots, man. I want real subscribers. I want real people to watch my videos. And, you know, I don't really have any need for fake bots and whatnot. Thank you, Sasha. So, in 2 minutes, we'll check again how many subscribers I have. Thank you. Thank you very much, Daisy. I appreciate that. You know, I'm just a humble stand up comic in Los Angeles, California. Yeah, I mean, Bozio, Levins, and Stevens. That's top shelf. And you want to hear some interesting guitar work, check out his Steve Stevens album, Flamenco A Go Go. I mean, top shelf in terms of technical guitar playing. Yes, I've been in Doritos commercial. I've been in a couple TV shows. So don't worry about it, Dolomite. Don't worry about it. Or Dolo Time. Um, do you have any girlfriends, M.A. White? Um, you know, Dolo Time, I think you're about to get the 24-hour timeout. Yeah, I mean, Steve Stevens is never talked about in terms of great guitar players, but my God, he is, I mean, he's fascinating and he's very multi-talented. I mean, he started out playing on, I think he played on Peter Chris's first solo album. And then, you know, obviously with Billy Idol, Vince Neil, did his own thing with Levins and Stevens, the flamenco album. I mean, he is one of the most well-rounded guitar players of all time. So, you know, and him and Billy Idol together, it's like peanut butter and jelly, man. Yeah. All right, we'll refresh the subs. Let's see. Oh shit, we are 5 more away from. Yeah, I'm not really into death metal. That's a little much for me. Come on, I know we got some newbies in here. Let's, in the next 10 minutes, if I get 5 more subscribers, we'll be at the magic number of 4,000 subscribers. I mean, this time last year, I had about 1,800 or so subscribers. So come on, like the Wang Chung song says, let's go, baby, come on. 'Cause baby, I want your love. Take a cue from me now. You get the picture. Yeah, Andy Taylor's a great guitar player. I mean, there was a lot of 80s guys. I mean, Steve Stevens has been heralded as a great guitar player, but he still should be talked about more. So, oh man, someone just took away their subscriber. Man, that's no fun. That's kind of a dick move, to be honest with you. But I can respect it. Yeah, hair metal is often underrated. You know, you don't hear the praises sung of Steve Stevens, Red Beach, Brad Gillis. I had to no, I had to go on after Joe Walsh at AA convention, and that was tough. I love me some Wang Chung. First concert I went to was Bruce Springsteen at the Coliseum. My first metal concert was Kiss, Winger, and Slaughter on the Hot in the Shade tour. And then I've been going to concerts ever since. All right, guys, we'll go another 8 more minutes. Let's get 6 more new subscribers to the channel. Would you go on the Theo Von pod? I would go on the Theo Von pod, but you know, he knows I want to go on it. I'm not going to beg Theo to go on it. He knows it would help me a lot too, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, Wang Chun, he had a good run, you know. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I definitely did not go in the pit Am I a drummer? No, I have no musical talent. My friend Brent Fitz tried to teach me how to play guitar. Brent is a world-class drummer. He drums for Slash. I'd rather do the Joe Rogan podcast. I was just at the Fabulous Forum. Awesome time. Just a great, great time. Liked William Friedkin liked the what so much. He gave them the movie to promote them. Would you go on Bad Friends with Bobby Lee? Yeah, I would go on all these podcasts. I mean, I'm not in a position to turn down podcasts, but I would go on all those podcasts because and we're back at 399. Well, I don't know, SC. I mean, Rob Schneider is pretty fucking famous. Like, yeah, Rogan's absolutely famous, but, Rob Schneider's been an international film star for 3 decades. Now, so is Joe, but, Rob might be more famous, to be honest with you. People might not like his politics or whatever, but, he's up there. I mean, yeah, I mean, Rogan's absolutely famous. I mean, Russell Peters is pretty famous. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, everywhere I went with Rob Schneider, people stopped him on the street. Like, it was like, we'd be in a Whole Foods, 5 people would stop him. We'd be at the airport, 20 people would stop him. On the airplane, pilots would come out of the cockpit and say hello to Rob Schneider. Well, I wouldn't say I know Jim Carrey. I mean, we've done one episode of Roast Battle together. Did you ever get to be in the Brady Bunch? No, I did not. So, but yeah, I mean, Rogan's obviously very famous. I have not. I mean, the last time I saw Joe was when I did the Mothership about a year and a half ago. So, I'm trying to think who else I know. I mean, I know Gene Simmons. He's pretty famous. I mean, we're not like best friends or anything, but, oh yeah, I mean, he got that all the time. I mean, especially like the Saturday late shows when they're really drunk, the whole crowd's like, you can do it, that's a huge bitch. And, Rob would play with the crowd. I mean, he knew that, 5 more minutes, guys, 5 more minutes. Rob knew that, you know, his fans are pretty wild and they're going to just yell out shit. And he handled it pretty well. He was frustrated at times, because he just wanted to do a stand up. Like, he's a very accomplished stand up. People kind of forget that he started out as a stand up. So, yeah, I should have gone to dinner with him instead of going to fucking Roast Battle. So, I studied at, now what is this? I look up top and I see I have 26 people watching, 41 likes, $0 in super chats, but this number 131, I don't know what that number 131 means. I've never been a roadie. What is that number? Someone sent a gift, 136. What is, it's just like, what does that mean? What does that mean? So, I think we're going to cap out at 3,995. I mean, a lot of people seem to have bad experiences with Gene. I've had a few experiences with him. You're getting jewels, but what's that do for me? I've never been a doorman. Well, I don't think I can do that legally. Wait, click on view options. What? I have a copyright strike? Oh, video can't be monetized. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I can do that. That's the best. anything for USC VID show. 100%. Oh, wait, 4 more till 4,000. Come on, people. I don't ask you guys for much, but let's get to 4,000 subscribers. Probably the movie. I mean, let's see. Let's hit view options. What happened? This video can't be monetized. The copyright claim on your video doesn't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike. Ad revenue paid to the claimant. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going to assume that was a scene from the movie, so they probably, yeah, but you're showing clips from the movie RoboCop, so I'm going to guess it has something to do with that. What up, Hugo? I'm just streaming. Oh. Hey, man, they took their, man, you guys are driving me nuts. You have to look who claimed it. Oh. All right. How do I know who claimed your video RoboCop doing stand-up? Ad revenue paid to the claimant. See details. Oh, MGM claimed it. What you can do, take action. Trim out segment. Erase the song. Replace the song. So, did you get a claim on Tex Cobb? No, I did not. I mean, I'm going to assume the guy who had the Tex Cobb roast on his channel isn't going to mind I did that. Okay, just give them the revenue. All right, take action, RoboCop. Erase the song, replace the song, dispute, trim out segment. Let me see. See details. Type. Replace the song. Erase the song. Dispute. Cut out both video and audio of the claim. Yeah, fuck that. I just won't make money on that particular video. That's right. Welcome to the business. Nothing is ever easy for Earl Skakel. But that's okay. All right, let's see how many subs we got now. I mean, this is an iconic. All right, we got 4 more. I'll go 5 more minutes. Earl, maybe you can date Felicia now. She's a hot mess. I mean, I like her, but she's clearly still into Pat Dixon, and you know, I'm good on that. You know, the algorithm requires our engagement. Well, I'm trying to get you guys to engage, baby. I'll bump you up. Yeah, I don't want any fake followers, so unban Josh Denny. I want real subscribers. EA Sports. It's in the game. Yeah, no way. I mean, I like Felicia, but, and I have a feeling Karmic did buy a plane ticket with, oh shit, we got 3 more to 4,000. Come on, let's get to 4,000. I don't ask you guys much. And Felicia is a loser. Well, you know, I've always said this. I think she's a little advanced for Karmic, you know, who's like literally a babe in the woods. And, you know, Felicia's a road comic. You know, she's in a different city every weekend. She's hanging out with famous comics. Oh, Felicia, for sure, by far. The plane ticket is probably to go visit Felicia. That's what everyone is assuming. So I don't know if that's the case or not. All right, refresh. Let me refresh. Oh, shit. Wait, but unban. Do 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 unban Josh Denny. I don't want fake profiles following me. That kind of defeats the purpose. But we are at 4,000 subs. Cause she's bittersweet, she knocks me off of my feet, and I can't help myself, I don't want anyone else. She's a mystery, she's too much for me, but I keep coming back for more. She's just the girl I'm looking for. She can't keep a secret for more than an hour. Do 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 do. She runs on 100 proof attitude power. Do 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 do. And the more she ignores me, the more I adore her. Do 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 do. What can I do? I do anything for her. Cause she's bittersweet, she knocks me off of my feet, and I can't help. Oh, you get the picture. You get the picture. Um, Refresh again. I unsubbed. Well, that's not very nice. Oh man, you guys are killing me, man. You guys are killing me. I remind you of who, Drummer Dave? Sorry, I was too busy singing to get who I remind you of. Yeah, you guys really, that's not cool. You know, here I am doing an hour plus long stream for no fucking money. And you guys are gonna fuck with me like that. So now it's time for me to end the stream. I mean, you guys, man, as good as I am to you guys, and you're going to take away 2 subscribers, you son of a bitch. Come on, man. Earl Skakel. Wait, someone will sub. Well, let's end the stream on 4,000 subscriptions. And, oh, Phillips, yeah, I mean, I get Philip Seymour Hoffman, I get Phil Hartman, sometimes Stephen Wright. Not that I look like him, you know. Well, Annie, I can't keep doing a stream for no money, so I'm gonna go to the gym. And no, we don't. I'm not doing a fridge tour when you guys are fucking. Wait, I don't do jokes in here, man. What about Jim Stansel? Well, they play music at the gym, so I would get dinged for the music stuff. I'm trying. I'm trying. This is better than Mersh. Well, I don't really know Mersh, to be honest with you. So I'm not really sure what his deal is. I mean, I've listened to his stream a little more lately because, he's heavy on the karmic stuff. So seems like a, interesting guy. Thoughts on the Iowa superintendent? I don't know what you mean by that. Yes, I mean, well, wait till we hit the 5,000 subs. Do you know Cash Patel? I don't. I've never done a collab with Eric Andre, but I probably would. Mel Blanc did most of the Looney Tunes. Yeah, I mean, famous comics, I had to follow Tiffany Haddish one night in the main room, and she bombed her ass off, and the fucking people loved her. So, I am Batman. So, it's just, they have a lot more rope to, a lot more leeway to do what they want. Do I work with Tyler, the creator? Yeah, I was the dad on his cartoon. Everyone knows that. Yeah, it's my goal when I hit 5,000 subs, which, now is the next goal. Gotta have goals in the streaming world. I will have 100 subs, 100 mods. I'm sorry, 100 mobs. Well, TB, hook Daddy up with a job, man. Daddy needs some new cheddar. So, yeah, that's isn't that the old Rodney Dangerfield line or Jackie Mason? 10,000 subs, I'll show you the secret room, and trust me. Yes, 10,000 subs will hit the special because if I have 10,000 subs, I could just film my own special, just be real guerrilla, bare bones, and I could probably get some decent numbers with 10,000 subs. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm the next Mr. Beast, but upward and onward in the streaming world. 2 more minutes, guys. We'll go to the 70-minute mark. And I'd like to thank you guys. Yeah, Mr. Least. Hello. Hello. Oh shit, we have 4,002 subscribers now. I'm killing it right now. But Mr. Beast started out. So, my buddy Jordan is really one of the people I look up to the most in terms of streaming. He started out struggling with like 2,000, maybe 2,200 subscribers forever, and now he's got like 400,000 subscribers, and probably is one of the most popular in-demand travel vlogs. Yeah, Jay Lux, Mr. Least. Listen, a show like Kill Tony kind of motivates me because Kill Tony was a show that had 30 people in the belly room every week. And now look at it, playing Madison Square Garden and shit. So, but Jordan, like, he's a little more technical than me. He's doing sound drops and file drops and music drops. And, I'm just hit record and, hopefully I entertain you guys. I would love to get to 10,000 subs. I think it's doable. I think the reason why I've been streaming so much lately is I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, okay, the channel's kind of growing right now. And, let's go on I'll leave you guys with this. Let's go on the analytics page. So, this probably isn't a big deal to a lot of you people, but it is kind of to me because I have worked hard on getting this going. And, so you could see 51,000 views, 348 more than usual. Not like mind-blowing, but still, it's more than usual. Watch time hours, 245 more than usual. That's pretty good. Subscribers, 216, 51 more than usual. That's pretty good. And, it's not like I'm killing it, but, $50 more than usual. That makes me kind of happy. Yeah, Kill Tony is killing it, whether you like the show or not. Yes, well, we talked to Buddhist Priest on that TV. Buddhist Priest is the man. Yes, that's revenue monthly. So it's not like I'm going to pop a boner with $250 extra in my pocket. But it's a start. I'm not going to say I've cracked the algorithm, but I think I'm edging my way towards doing better. And, we'll see what happens. I genuinely enjoy doing this. Obviously, I want more people in here. And, I've hit my stride. I don't know if Tony dated Tim Dillon. Carrot Top should be the halftime show. A boner will cost you $300 minimum, is what he's saying. Hey-oh. Yeah, I mean, that's a couple Air Jordans. That's, money I could pop into the stream, but, I thank you guys all. And, this has been Earl Skakel. Over. Well, Scooter, I don't like to do jokes for free because then why would anyone want to come see me live if I just give it away for free on here? But I also understand your point of, well, I'm not going to come see you unless I know you're funny. But I have on my channel, let's see, I have, how many videos do I have? I've got, I think like something like, I have 1.5 thousand videos on my YouTube channel. So if you don't think I'm funny by now, doing one joke in here ain't gonna, change the world. So I make more money on lives. I do. I mean, like I said, I've broken it down. I get the least amount of views on my videos, the most amount of views on my shorts. But the live stream is where I think the money, honey, is. Not tonight, but like, where I'm getting, you know, super chats and super thanks. And, I'm not streaming for money, but, that's the breakdown for me is, lives definitely help. So thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. Well, I mean, no one can be that funny. Earl Skakel, over now.